Hey guys, Shocky here, bringing you guys a new Pokemon video. Sorry if you guys can hear the roaring of the river in the background. It's really hot out, so I have my window open. So sorry about that if that's bothering you at all. But anyways, so I'm using a new team, different than the team from the last video the other day. And facing this guy, Andrew, who's on my friends list. I'm not sure if he's in my... in the trade group that I have, or if I just, you know, randomly traded with him one time and he was like an acquaintance or whatever, and then we added each other as friends. I'm not sure, but his tagline said battle me, mine says battle me, so I requested a battle with him. He has a pretty interesting team. I was very surprised to see this, though Genesect is Uber. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, he's kind of borderline. So I'm fine with it. And as you can see, my team is very unique. I have the Entei in there, which is weird. You know, I just got a really weird setup, but I just wanted to try something fun and new. So let's get started with this match. It's actually a pretty short match. It's only 20 turns long. So yeah, so he's going to lead off with his Melodic, and this thing is house. Melodic is very tanky Pokemon, but I didn't realize how tanky until we got in this match. So I let off with the Blastoise, because Blastoise is pretty good against a couple of his dudes. Of course, that's the Mega Blastoise, and yeah, he didn't lead with that. So I should have led with this, which I was going to in the first place, which is my Espeon here, but he gets the burn. I could have killed this thing if he didn't get the burn too, so I'm just going to go with the Grass Knot. It's going to do more than half of his life, and that's going to be pretty good for me, except for the fact that it doesn't matter because he's just going to Scald. I'm actually going to live the Scald and die to the burn. First Scald, one burn. Pretty brutal. So he's at 2 Scalds right now with 1 burn still. Really good. So yeah, my Espeon's gonna die. This Espeon's the same one that I used in the last battle. I'm gonna go out with my Cloyster since I know this thing can't really hurt me. I know I can set up my Cloyster, so I'm gonna do that. All Melodics run, you know, regenerate, so I knew that was going to be one of his moves, and the move that he's most likely going to use this turn, so this was going to give me the opportunity. I wasn't sure, or recover, not regenerate, sorry. I wasn't sure if he was going to use Substitute, because I know some Melodics like Substitute, sit behind the Substitute, you know, recovered, leftovers, just things like that, so I wasn't sure, but I'm just going to go for the double Shell Smash. Now I can sweep his whole team. There's nothing he can do against me. It's pretty much over at this point, except it's not, because he runs Haze. Haze! I didn't know Melodic ran Haze. I've never seen a Melodic with Haze on it, so this was very new to me. I thought I was going to see an extra sensory there or a substitute, like I said, but no, I'm just going to get out of there. There's no reason trying to sit up on this thing. It's just going to keep hazing, and he's actually going to go for the Scald here, so he's at 3 Scalds, 1 burn. That's pretty good. It shows my Cock Elder's shoulder, like, really close up. Not very cool. There it goes again. So that's his 5th one, and he actually gets a crit and the burn. He gets 2 burns. He has 2 burns in 5. So I'm just going to go with the Drain Punch here. It's going to do a lot of damage. Of course, Conch Elder is really strong, and I imagine Melodic, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it's special defensive. He might have put in some EVs into defense just to buff it up, and I know it has pretty high HP. So he's just going to run away. I should have predicted this, and I actually thought about it. I was like, oh, I should go knock off. Even if I don't kill it, I can knock off his item. But I actually go with the Drain Punch. If I would have went with knockoff there, I would have actually killed the Chandelure. I'm like 90% sure I would have killed it. So he's just going to go with the substitute. Of course, Chandelure is so annoying. And yeah, so that's just going to go down there. He's going to be fine with that. And I'm just going to continue to burn to death. That burn does a lot of damage, though I do have the guts, so it is giving me plus. That's another reason why I knew I would have killed the Chandelure, because I do have the guts on. But down goes Conch Elder to the Flamethrower. I have Assault Vest even, so that pretty much sucked. Okay, so I'm going to set out back out Cloyster, because I know he can't do anything against it. So I'm going to Shell Smash. I expected him to go to Melodic here, but he actually just ends up substituting. I guess he knew I was going to go Shell Smash, and I mean, it's not really a bad choice to go with the substitute here, but most Cloysters are running the Rock Blast, but I miss it. It doesn't really matter. He's going to go with the Shadow Ball. It's going to leave me at 1 HP because I do run the Focus Sash. I mean, not all Cloysters are running the Focus Sash, but I am. He's going to get that special defense lowered. Doesn't matter, I'm at 1 HP. If I didn't miss that Rock Blast, I would have been in sweet mode. But, of course, I missed because everything was going wrong for me in this battle. 2 burns and missed the Rock. So, yeah, that's going to kill him. It's super effective. There's no chance that he was going to survive any of that. Now he's actually going to go out with his Meloetta here, and I don't know why he went out with the Meloetta. Meloetta is not very, I mean, it's strong, but it's not going to survive Icicle Crash here, and the crit doesn't matter. It would have died anyways, but down goes Meloetta, and I'm going to continue to kill things. So he's going to send back out his Melodic, and I'm just going to Rock Blast this thing. I'm not sure if these crits mattered, but I do get 2 crits. That crit looked like it mattered, but look how much damage that one did, and then this one does like no damage. So I don't know if these 2 crits mattered, but I'm glad I got them just in case. Because if they did matter, I want to be on the good end of that. So he's going to go out and send out his Chansey. And here I was like, I don't think I can actually kill the Chansey. And as you can see, I can't kill the Chansey. This one must be physically defensive. Instead of the specially defensive boost stomp on him, and most likely has Eviolite, so there you go, I couldn't kill it. But he is going to Seismic Toss. Of course I only have 1 HP, so there's no reason for him to have Toxiced or anything. I mean, he could have Toxiced, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go out with Dat Cannon because I do have the Aura Sphere. And now that it did take that really well, I kind of figured it was physically defensive, but I wasn't even sure if this Aura Sphere with 120 power would be able to kill it. So I was just going with what I thought would work, and it actually does end up killing it. So I was happy with that because down goes Chansey. If he would just went out with Chansey after the Chandelure, he would have been all set. Though if I'd never missed that Rock Blast or got burnt twice, this game would be different anyways. So he's going to end up going out with his Gardevoir here. This is Mega Gardevoir. So, yeah, he got the shiny Mega Gardevoir with the black dress. Pretty cool. And he's going to be able to use that Thunderbolt. There was nothing I could really switch into. I mean, I could have switched into Groudon or Hippo, whatever. The Hippo guy. I don't have Groudon on my team because that's not on my team. So he's just going to go with the Psychic and take me out. I just let Dat Cannon die because it didn't really matter. He gets the crit even just to round off everything he's been doing. But I know his last 2, this in Genesect. So I have Choice Scarf on my Entei. And yeah, this is Adamant Entei, so Choice Scarf is good. And I knew this would most likely kill because Gardevoir doesn't have the best defense. And next is Genesect, so it's ×4 effective, so I knew I was going to be able to take that out too. So that's pretty much the game. Yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this battle, make sure you guys rate, subscribe, comment, and I will definitely see you guys later.